Hey guys, it's Kathleen and I am super stoked to be back thrifting after a 2-week hiatus. So I have got several yard sales that are on the agenda today, so I am ready to go and hit the road and see what we can find.
So look around.
Oh, right.
The this punch bowl, the cups are all in the box.
Oh, okay, great. Thank you. Okay, so this is a Jordache faux fur coat, but I looked up comps and there were some solds for like $10, so I passed on that, especially because she wanted $25 for it. So both of these sweaters were 100% cashmere. I looked them over pretty well. I didn't find any moth holes on them, and so I decided to pick them up because they were only $3 a piece, even though I knew that Madison Studio was not this like hugely desirable brand. I did find a comp for an Argyle version of their cashmere sweater, or cashmere cardigan rather, for $35. So I'm thinking these will still sell between $20 and $24 each. Now the last thing I need is another set of flatware to have to list, but this is Oneida, and I didn't have time to look up the pattern when I was there, but Oneida for $5 is always going to be a decent pickup. And this is the pattern Venus, which is not the greatest of patterns, but I still should be able to part it out and make between $40 and $60 easily on this $5 investment.
I asked my husband to turn the radio on. I thought maybe he'd do music.
No, it's got to be news.
Good morning. Good morning.
Okay, these little Norman Rockwell figurines were super cute, but I found a sold one of a brand new one in the box for $14, so I passed. I I kind of hovered around these shoes because everything was only $1, but they were all kind of beat up. The only ones that I saw that really had any merit were this pair of Vionics, but they looked just a little bit too beat up for me, and I did not want to fool with them.
It is a little
I
bit
also turned down looking through those piles of clothes. I just wasn't in the mood to dig through a table full of clothes. Even though the price was right, I was just trying to make it to more sales and trying to maximize my time. However, I was still glad I showed up at this sale because here I found a bunch of pantyhose. And I love picking up plus size new in the package pantyhose, even the ones that are cheap. They sell really good, especially if I can find them with control top. These hoops, I'm always on the lookout for a Princess brand of embroidery hoops, but no such luck. And then I rounded the corner and found Spanx new and in the package pantyhose. So Spanx do not sell as well as like a pair of Spanx jeans, but they still move for me. And again, everything here was $1, so definitely worth picking up. This is a really cute purse. I like that it's a nice soft leather, but it was just a little too beat up for my tastes, so I left it behind. I do end up grabbing that red puffer jacket for $3. It's just a Walmart brand. It's not anything special, but I am always looking for cheap winter coats for my kiddos who don't always have anything heavier than a hoodie during the winter time, so I was happy to snag that for $3.
good. How are you?
That's good.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I'll figure it out when I get it home.
It's handy.
Somebody's baby wants out, don't they? Listen to it. Bad. She hears all these people out here. Yeah. She loves it.
Let her park that car if you don't mind. It's fine. I want to give everything away, and she's like, how long ago was your daughter at Notre Dame?
She graduated in 2014. So it's been a minute. She's still up there though. She's still not in Notre Dame, but she is up in Indiana. So she keeps up with it, and my husband does.
Did y'all make any trips up there?
Oh yeah.
Nor Kate, her daughter went to Notre Dame.
Would you maybe do like both of the Pottery Barn sets for $25?
$30.
I would do 30. Is that
Yeah, I
is
can
that
do
good?
30.
Okay.
Yeah, I can do that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. Hey guys, welcome back to the haul. I went to a lot of yard sales today, and it was very rough sledding. Now, having said that, I did pick up some things that are decent. I'm pretty happy with my purchases, but it was a very labor-intensive process today. Let's just say that. I went to a total of 3 subdivision-wide yard sales and 1 estate sale. The estate sale sucked, so I just left. It was some lady who was cleaning out her booth, and she pretty much just took her booth prices, which weren't that great for booth prices, and took like 10% off. So I pieced out of there pretty fast. And then the 3 subdivision-wide yard sales were typical of when you go to a community yard sale. So you find a few really good diamonds in the rough nestled among a whole lot of just crap. And I don't know what people are thinking with yard sale prices these days, but some of these people had higher than eBay on items and were not wheeling and dealing. So I don't know what's going on. But I spent $68, which isn't terrible. And I did get a couple of really good things. Now, this has been on my bucket list to pick up. I've come across them at estate sales, but they're always overpriced. This is, oh shoot. Well, I didn't see that. It had been burned in the old dishwasher. Well, fabulous. Because it was only going to sell for like $15 to $20, and I paid $5 for it. But it was in such good condition because I looked at it so closely. Didn't see the bottom. So maybe I'll get $15 for this. Not the greatest return on investment, but I really like Tupperware sometimes. And in particular, I wanted to give this Starburst pattern a stab. So I got 2 pairs of Merrill shoes. And they were $3 a piece. So in decent condition. Merrill is one of those bread and butter brands that sells really well for me. So I picked, well, these are going in the donate pile. Paid $3 for them. They would have sold well too because they're suede. But no, nobody would buy a pair that are split like that. So, oh well. Okay, now I did pick up 2 sets of these Pottery Barn Kids sheets because these suckers sell even used, and they are full size. So they were each $20 a pop, but he gave them to me for $15 each. I should be able to sell them at least for $40 and probably more. I haven't decided if I'm going to part out the pieces because, like, I want to say it was the baseball one, the fitted full sheet sold for like $40, or it might have been the construction site one. I'm not sure. But if you are out and about and you find Pottery Barn Kids sheets and the price is right, snatch them up. Because particularly with the retired patterns like these two are, they have a really good sell-through rate. Okay, I paid $3 for this, and it is a jacket. Clearly, it's a jacket. What is the brand again? Rip Curl. And so I can't remember if Rip Curl is like a skater brand or whatever. But it was in my brain as being halfway decent, and when I looked at the comps, they do okay. So I only paid $3 for this, hoping to get at least 20. I did pick up this little winter jacket because it is in great condition for $3. It is not to resell. It is for my kiddos at school because every year I have some kids who are lacking winter coats. So I like to pick some up when I find them for the right price. Okay, I have been on a bit of a dry spell when it comes to pantyhose, but I did find some large size pantyhose. So hopefully my dry spell is coming to an end. So this is a 3-pair pack of Marilyn Monroe, but the reason I picked them up is because they are control top and size C, which is kind of like a large / extra large. And then I got these new Spanx that are size D. So right around the same size. Extra large-ish. Another pair of Spanx. These are a bigger size. These are size E. I've sold Spanx pantyhose before, and they have a very decent sell-through rate. They don't sell terribly high, but I only paid $1 each for these pairs. And then this is the smallest pair that I got, and this is also by Spanx, and it is shapewear. So I like to sell shapewear as well. Okay, I grabbed 2 cashmere sweaters that were $3 each, and it is by Madison Studio. This one is in a beautiful red. It's a cardigan in a size medium, and then I also got a black, and I was kind of holding them up to the light there, and I didn't see any moth holes. The black one is in a size small. So, uh-oh. Did I just find something? I thought I felt something give under my finger, like it might be a hole, but I'm not seeing any. I thought I looked pretty carefully. So, this is also a cardigan. I actually might keep this. It's so soft. Cashmere is just the best. All right, I picked up these 2 were each $1 just because I have so many Revereware copper bottom pots to list, and I just like selling them with lids. So for $1 a piece, I figured worth the grab. I paid $7.50. I paid $7.50 each for these 2 Coach purses. This one has got some cleaning needed there. The other side is not bad at all. I didn't think the bottom was terribly worn out, and the interior has some staining, but you would expect that with a pre-owned purse. So I thought for $7.50 it wasn't bad. And then this one I thought was in really good condition. It's like this little, not quite a crossbody, I guess it's a shoulder bag. And it needs to be cleaned, but I mean, look at the bottom, hardly anywhere. And the inside is really, really not bad at all. Definitely in better condition than the pink one. And then the last thing that I picked up was a set of flatware that I am going to have listed by the end of this weekend, for sure. And I only grabbed it because it was Oneida. Don't know if you can read that. But it is, yeah, it's not coming into focus, but it is the Venus pattern, which I was hoping, honestly, that it was one of the more desirable patterns. It is not one of the high-priced one, but I still think I will make $40 off of this set easily by parting it out and potentially more. and I only paid $5 for the set. So I thought that was a good pickup. So that's everything for this thrift haul. Definitely most excited about the pantyhose, the sheets, and the flatware. And obviously there's a couple of dings mixed in, as there always are, but that's okay. I will definitely come out ahead on this haul. So all things considered, it was a pretty good treasure hunt this weekend. All right, guys, that's everything. As always, hit subscribe if you like thrifting content, and I will catch you next weekend. Bye, guys.